Here with us today on Island Focus is Sergeant Chris Kim with the Honolulu CrimeStoppers. So good of you to take some time and help us understand how we can help you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So CrimeStoppers has a long history in Hawaii. I remember growing up. Maybe you can share a little bit about your background, how you got involved, and what it is now.
First of all, CrimeStoppers Honolulu was started in February 1981. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization completely separate from the Honolulu Police Department. I myself have been a law enforcement officer for 20 years now. So I recently took over the program approximately a year ago once Sergeant Kim Buffett retired.
Being separate from HPD.
Yes.
And being connected as well.
Yes, in some ways, yes.
Okay, so maybe explain how it has evolved since 1981.
The way we've evolved is by expanding ways where people can submit tips. Basically, the program, how it operates is it allows the community to submit tips anonymously in regards to crimes that have taken place or if they're aware of crimes that are going to take place. It allows the community to submit their tips anonymously, and we've expanded it to allow the public to submit the tips via online, as well as our phone call and our P3 Tips app, which you can download on your smartphone.
P3 Tips app.
Correct. We have an app that we started.
Very contemporary.
Yes. So we started utilizing the application approximately 2 years ago. And what that does, it allows the public to submit tips via the smartphone, completely anonymous.
So when we say tips, it's information.
Correct.
Right. And information on what might happen, what did happen. When something is ongoing, do they call you?
So basically the difference is if the public is aware of a crime that's currently occurring right now and needs immediate attention, you want to go ahead and call 911.
Okay.
Call for police to address that immediate concern. We are more of something that has already happened, and we're asking for the community for the help in identifying suspects, or if they're aware of something that's ongoing right now, such as drug activity, a drug house, or we also extended sex trafficking as well.
Serious,
yes,
right?
very, very serious. So even things like that. If you're aware of a situation, you want to submit your tips, but you want to remain anonymous, we are that option.
Now, is that different from HPD?
Yes. Once again, we are completely separate. We are a nonprofit organization, completely separate from the Honolulu Police Department. Although I am a sworn officer with the Honolulu Police Department, I'm actually on loan to run the program.
So if a citizen would have information on somebody who smashed a car,
yes,
right, with a tire iron, smashed the window,
yes,
they would call you.
They would call us.
They would call CrimeStoppers.
They would call CrimeStoppers.
And when you say they can be anonymous, if they call HPD, they have to give their name and number.
Correct. Well, most times when you call HPD, they may ask, for your information and as well as your phone number, or if you're willing to meet with the officer. With CrimeStoppers, we do not have caller ID. You go ahead and call. Our call takers all been trained, and basically once we receive that information or the tips, we basically sanitize everything, meaning we take any type of identifying markers or information to protect the caller. And once we receive that information, we go ahead and forward that to the proper investigative divisions.
And you have two other facets of this organization now.
Correct. So in 1997, we started the Student CrimeStoppers program. And that's to basically bring security amongst the school campus as well as the neighboring communities. And in 2001, we partnered up with the Hawaiian Humane Society, where we started the Animal CrimeStoppers program.
Animal CrimeStoppers, what would that look like?
Well, we feel like there's a direct correlation between people who abuse animals and for the potential future violence towards people. So what we do is we work with the Hawaiian Humane Society, where we investigate and we forward tips regarding animal cruelty cases.
Wow, that's quite progressive.
Yes.
And very relevant.
Yes.
Well, it's really a pleasure learning a little bit more about this, but also meeting you and thanking you for your efforts.
Thank you very much.
And I'm sure you want the public to call in, and they will check your website and that P3 app.
Yes. So basically what the public can do, they can call us at 955-8300 or go to HonoluluCrimeStoppers.org or submit their tips via the P3 Tips app. All options remain anonymous.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for tuning into Island Focus and listening to Sergeant Chris Kim, who is with the Honolulu CrimeStoppers. Appreciate you being with us.